Morning, folks. How are you this morning? I tell you what, that Josh Quigley interview last night was absolutely unbelievable. Wow. But what I'd noticed significantly with that is the things that he's learned, like reading books, listening to people wiser than himself, almost having the why is the big fundamental reason why he's doing things. It's never the how. The how you'll always find out as a result of the why that you've got. So there's a lot of detail in there. If you've not seen the interview, go back and watch it. Listen, it's 50 minutes. It will change your life forever, probably. Morning, Sarah. How are you? So we're still talking about when we give from a place of love rather than a place of expectation, more usually comes back to us than we could ever have imagined. And we'd actually talked about giving away thanks to the people, even to the people that have done us wrong in our lives. And we're talking about giveaway information as well. But giving away thanks, and this all takes exercise, remember. This is what it's all about. It's exercising what you're doing. So giving away thanks is key in making sure you see thanks in what anybody's done in their life. I mean, as I said before, some of the negative experiences I've had in my life I've been thankful for, because it's taught me a lesson. It's either going to be a lesson or a blessing in your life. I prefer a blessing, but a lot of the times I get taught lessons. But that's fine. You just have to move on. You can't let it eat you up. And if you let it eat you up for the rest of your days, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die, effectively. So let it go. Morning, Alana. So give away information as well. So much of what we learn in life comes with great difficulty. And for some reason, we have a tendency to want to see others struggle as much as we did. That's quite true, because you always see people going, it was never that easy in our day. You kids have got it easy nowadays. Morning, Andrea. I've done it myself. The snowflake generation. Turn this around and being giving to others as much as you help them, you can possibly can. Professionally, this can be very difficult. This is when Dr. Susan Jeffers talks about this. She can remember times when she felt threatened by those that she felt were her competition. And the tendency was to withhold information from them, and that would help them in their work. I mean, we do it as business people every single day. We don't want to tell our competitors what we're doing. We're designed like that. We're inherently imprinted like that. That's what we're taught from birth. That's what our education system teaches us as well. Is that really the right way forward? To continually look over your back and continually be almost resentful about what other people have? I don't think so. I don't think it's a life that I would personally want. But some people actually revel in that lifestyle and in that life choice. So thank goodness I felt the fear and did it anyway. Some of the people I've helped have become very good friends and part of my supportive system. This is what she goes on to say. Here too, the giving has been done with no expectations in return, more likely and not. However, the return will be enormous. So one of our students actually asked, what would happen if one of them really turned against you and used that information in a competitive way? And her answer was, and is, that if I had enough belief in myself, and this is quite true, and this is how I think as well now, if I had enough belief in myself that I will make it no matter what anyone else does, what is there really to fear? It's a matter of developing trust in yourself and in the universe and what you do as your capabilities and abilities to do. Remember, everybody thinks that everyone else can be them, but they can't. You're quite unique, and what you do, no one else can replicate. For some reason, when you become a support to others, you become bigger than you are. Moreover, when people use what they've learned from you, in effect, they're greatly magnifying who you are. So give away praise. For many of us, the people we find most difficult to praise are the ones closest to us, our partners, our children, our parents, and sometimes even our friends. A lot of the difficulty comes from anger and resentment. Yet, in a strange way, when we praise the people in our lives, we release that negativity we have and open the door for their being loving towards us instead. Too many in our relationships focus on the negative and have no difficulty reminding significant others of what they are doing wrong. It's no wonder so few relationships are going well today. We want our loved ones to be affirming and supportive all the time. It's important to surround ourselves with giving and loving and nurturing people. This implies the flip side of the coin. You must become what you want to attract. Be kind of the person you want to surround yourself with. Morning, Francis. And I'll read that again, okay? Too many in relationships focus on the negative and have no difficulty reminding significant others of what they are doing wrong. It is no wonder so few relationships are going well. We want our loved ones to be affirming and supportive. It's important to surround ourselves with giving, loving, and nurturing people. This implies the flip side of the coin. You must become what you want to attract. Be the kind of person you want to surround yourself with. And I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30.